clear up some confusion that is still out there with the interactions I've had with business owners over the last couple of days regarding your obligations as a business owner with the new emergency paid leave law. Emergency paid leave, it's the law. And we realize that our country is in an unprecedented moment in time. We have got businesses all over the country that are closing or temporarily closed, or their revenues have completely just decreased, and they're stressed and worried. We know that we've got people who are dying all over the country and extremely ill. It's a very stressful time, and we are very much aware of that. So a couple of things that I want to make sure business owners understand. We put out an ad a day ago regarding a package that we put together for business owners with some model emergency paid leave policies and forms. And that ad has incited quite a number of emotional comments and responses. And I've tried really hard to respond to each one because they're heartfelt, and I truly get it. But in those comments and responses, that's where I'm realizing that there's still just a lot of business owners that don't understand exactly what your obligations are right now. And I'm worried for you. I'm worried because April 18th is next week. You are on a very short time crunch. This law was hastily put together. It is complicated and very confusing and ripe for you to make mistakes. So I get that it seems, there have been some comments that how can you be charging business owners who have no money right now for something like this when we can find it free on the internet. Well, unfortunately, you can find a lot of forms and templates for free on the internet. That is for sure. It's hard to find actual policies. The Department of Labor is actually not even issuing model policies or model forms regarding the emergency paid leave. So you're kind of left on your own. I have seen some payroll companies sending out policies for companies to use. They are only about 1 or 2 pages. I'm an attorney. That's not comprehensive enough for me. It needs to be more comprehensive. And so I've tried to put policies together that I feel cover business owners. So the other confusion that I want to address is that a lot of business owners are telling me that they understand that they are now obligated to pay their employees for emergency leave, where most of them never were obligated before because they are small enough businesses, they have under 50 employees, but now they're obligated. So if you have 1 employee up to 499, you are obligated to pay for emergency leave. That's not confusing. What's confusing is that business owners are telling me, but I had no idea, Dana, that I had to actually put it in a policy form and give it to my employees. Yes, under the emergency paid leave laws, you are obligated to give your employees in writing what their rights are under emergency paid leave and how you're going to handle emergency paid leave requests. That is a policy. It's in a policy form. You have to give them in writing what their rights are, how you're going to handle it. So we've put together a package for you that is to make it easier on you because we want it to be easy so you do comply. We don't want you to make a mistake. It's risky. If you don't get it in writing, documentation with this law is vital, just vital from this moment, from issuing policies in writing to your employees to having a leave request form completed in writing, whether it's the employee filling it out or you. to documenting how you're going to handle their leave request. How do you determine if they're qualified? How do you calculate their pay? How are you dealing with particular circumstances like health benefits or accrued benefits if you have that, or if they're part-time or full-time? There's a lot of variations that could go on. So once they've submitted the leave request and you've got it in a form documented, then you need to document along the way how you're handling it. And you can do that by email. You can email the employee back and forth, and then you save those emails with all the other documentation, because you need that documentation to prove you are compliant and in order to get the tax credits. Documentation is, it's not fun, it's tedious. So this is not going to be fun for you, but you need to do it if you want to avoid getting wrapped up into a legal mess, because that happens. A simple mistake can blow up into a lawsuit very quickly, and we're just trying to help you avoid that. So yes, you need to put it in writing in a policy form. Having a form that can be filled out for the leave request is just a way to protect you so that you ask the right questions so you can make a determination if they qualify for that leave. It also forces the policies, and the leave request form just keeps both you, the employer, and your employees all on the same page. You don't want them to be confused either. And so it helps you to make sure that you are following what you say you're going to do. Okay, these policies that we provide you have nothing to do with if you have an employee handbook, they have nothing to do with that. They don't replace it. They are in addition to whatever policies you already have in place. They are for a set period of time. They are effective on April 1st. They expire December 31st. So this is something that has to be put in place right now by the 18th of April to keep you in compliance. Documentation is key. I hope that you will jump and get the policies you need. If you don't get them from us, call your attorney. They will have policies for you to use for your business. You need to get them. It doesn't matter to me where you get them. I'm just trying to make it easy for you to have written policies at an extremely affordable price. This is not something that we're charging you normal attorney prices for by any means. But we are running a business too, just like you. And I wish we could do it for free, but that's not possible. And there is so much information out there that there's good resources for you to understand what your obligations are. And I just wanted to make sure that you know that we are very much aware of your situations right now across the country. We are very much aware that times are tough, and we are just trying to make it easier on you so that come April 18th, you can say, yes, I am compliant, and I understand that what I need to do for my employees. I understand the documentation that needs to be completed in order to protect my business. So thank you so much for joining me today, and please seek out professionals to help you work through and navigate your particular obligations with your employees through emergency paid leave and going forward. Stay safe. Hi, my name is